If you want to put your money on the first track to go to number one, first dubstep track to go to number one, I'd probably put your money on someone like KTB or Magnetic Man. But if you fancied a bit of an outside step, an outside bet, I would definitely maybe put a couple of quid on that band we just played. They're from London. They're a 4-piece live dubstep band who are called Mode Step, and the track we just played you is called Feel Good. Evening then, so it's 22 after 8 on a Thursday night. It's a new music show, Brian Stu's on a 7.2. I'm Tony Marks, and it's normally about this time of the night that we get a band playing live on the show, and tonight we're happy to be joined by a band from Brighton who are called Anagrams. Hello, Anagrams.
Hello, Tony.
Are you all alright? Let's put your mics up, that'll help.
Yes.
Hello.
So we've got David, you're the lead singer of Anagrams.
Hello.
And also a guitarist. We've got Ollie, who's a guitarist, who's at the back of the room tonight. We've got loads of instruments in it tonight. Chris is on bass.
Hi.
That bass is almost as big as you.
How dare you?
It's a massive bass.
Thanks,
And Ian's got a full-on drum kit in there, pretty much.
Hello.
A mini drum kit in there anyway. Yes. So we got a full band in tonight. Let's get you, Chris, a little bit closer to this microphone so we can hear you as well. Difficult to manoeuvre instruments around, but don't worry about that.
Is that better?
Lovely to be able to hear your voice. Now let's go back to the beginning of Anagrams. How long have you guys been around for?
Ooh, about 3.5 years. Yeah, just over 3 years probably.
3.5 years. And are you all from Brighton? Did you all meet in Brighton? Or
yeah,
have
we
you
all
come
met
from...
in Brighton. Started off down here.
Gumtree, eventually. We met through Gumtree.
Gumtree, Friday Ad, and Friendships.
What I was going to say, was it a dating thing on Gumtree? Was that what you were looking for?
Missed Connections. You know where they have people you saw on the train that you fancy.
Yes. Yeah. I enjoy long walks on the beach and things like that.
Yeah, that kind of
looking
thing,
for similar. And here we are, four very similar, like-minded musicians. Was there a love of music that got you together?
No.
Yeah.
Or a particular type of music, I say. Obviously you love music, you're in a band, that's obvious. But was there a particular bands in particular that you loved?
There's a lot of different things, really. I guess a lot of, I don't know.
We're quite into our kind of sort of shoegazery 90s indie bands and things like that. So, yeah.
90s alt-rock stuff as well, like the American stuff like Pavement.
Okay.
Proper indie music.
Proper indie, yeah. Not that Britpop stuff.
Oh, no, none of that.
I bet there was a little bit of that, though, wasn't there, surely? Come on.
No, we do love menswear.
Yeah, that and menswear. A mutual love of menswear.
And now you've got an album which you're about to release. I'm presuming this is your debut album.
That's right, yeah.
So you've been working hard at it for, 3 years now, you say?
Well, yeah, we did.
Yeah, I guess so.
We actually recorded most of it at a school just down the road. We got together called together some bits of kit. I managed to persuade Cardinal Newman School, thank you very much. Was I supposed to say that, Ollie?
Yeah, that's fine, yeah.
No,
You didn't break into the school, did you?
No, they let us
The doors were open.
And we recorded most of it in their drama theatre during the summer holidays this summer.
Okay, so you made a ad hoc studio.
Basically, yeah.
DIY, yeah.
I guess when you're working on a budget, you take any resources that you can.
Well, yeah, I mean, we spent a lot of time on it, and it's, you know, it cost us nothing to record, and we got plenty of time, and we didn't have the constraints that you have in the studio. So
how long did it actually take?
Well, we did 6 songs off the album in the school, and we were in there for just under a week, 4 days, and the rest of it we did a little bit earlier in Brighton Electric Studios, and that was over. We had 3 days recording there in total. So
you had a few things
about
available.
a week, yeah.
Okay, good work.
10 tracks, 9 days.
Yeah.
That's what you should have called it. That's what you should have called it. I mean, but it is actually called. The title is We Form a Shelter. You're called Anagrams. Ian just said that was an anagram.
Yeah, it was actually an anagram of our former incarnation, which was Welfare Mothers.
That's what you used to be called.
Yeah,
that's right.
And we kind of rebranded ourselves and gave ourselves a bit of a kick up the backside, and now we're Anagrams.
Anagrams is a great name for a band. I'm surprised no one has picked that up before. Well, the first time I heard about you guys, I was thinking that's a great name for a band. It really is. It really is. Let's hear how good you are. You got a great name. Are you any good live? That's what we want to know.
Soon see.
We'll find out in a moment, won't we? Do you need to rejig yourself around, or are you happy where you stood? Because we don't have a lot of room here in our studios, but we do have Anagrams playing live. What's the name of the track you're going to be playing for us, David?
Cool. So Stories Go.
Excellent. So this is Anagrams playing live and Brian Stu's on a 7.2. We'll find out about some of their live gigs in just a moment as well. Brighton's Juice 107.2 with Anagrams. That was great. Thank you so much for that, guys. That was a great record. I'm looking forward to seeing you playing now tonight at the Windmill.
Good stuff, yeah.
So you've got a couple of gigs coming up, haven't you?
Yeah, we're playing tonight at the Windmill, just an acoustic thing, which will be sort of similar to that, I guess. And then on Sunday, it's the launch of our album, which is coming out on Monday. And that's at the Green Door store, which is new venue.
Just underneath the train
Just
station.
underneath the train station, that's right,
A
yeah.
great venue as well. Brilliant.
Yeah,
I like
really,
it a
really
lot
good
in
in
there.
there. Great atmosphere.
Is that the Sunday service gig that you do?
Yeah,
on
that's
Sunday?
right. I'm taking over that.
My
So-
friend Bernie runs that. It's brilliant.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Fantastic.
it's a good event, and you get to have cheese and wine and things like that.
Cheese?
Yeah,
Calm down.
it's all very civilised in there as well. So
Yeah,
no,
yeah. There's
no
like-
raucous behaviour.
There's papers, there's like, you can do the crossword, there's board games, all
Yeah.
sorts.
Crosswords?
You're the least rock and roll member of the band without a shadow of a doubt, there, Chris.
Definitely.
Excited by. Are you a Twitterer?
No, he's an
yeah.
actual bird watcher.
He's
right?
an actual-
I
actual
actually
bird.
am, yeah.
He's a pervert.
I've
Is that what you're saying? So you've got the album made. Let's plug the album again. It's called We Form a Shelter. I guess the hard work starts now in terms of actually going out and making people buy this album.
Well, yeah. Hopefully, you won't have to make them buy it. Hopefully, they'll choose to. That's the ideal.
Any way you can get them to buy an album is fine. If you have to
Thumbscrews are
threaten
okay,
them,
yeah?
that's okay. If it means, listen, that's how the hip hop community is run. I believe that's how Suge Knight got people to sign contracts and things like that.
So we should get into that, should we, you think?
Why not? Why not if it works?
Endorsing violence.
I'm not endorsing violence. I'm just saying it happens.
Just recommend it.
That's all I'm saying. So, are you going on a tour to get this album shifted?
We're planning it. Yeah, we're in the process of booking it for sort of from the end of April onwards.
Okay, so have you got cities in mind that you want to go to? Are there particular cities that you know you've got a good following in?
Yeah, I mean, before then we've got a few gigs in. We've got a gig in London. We've got a gig in Southampton, and from then we're going to be sort of branching out a bit further afield, sort of Bristol, Oxford, Cardiff, and then sort of wherever will have us really.
Why not? Yeah, whoever will have you. Should be the tour. We'll go wherever they'll take us.
Yeah.
Are there places that you'd like to go and play in? I'm obviously not. I'm not talking about Wembley Stadium. I mean, particularly, go into particular towns that you particularly enjoy.
Bristol.
Well, it's
We've got like to go to Bristol, but we're big fans of Brighton, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you can't just stay here all the time, though. I mean, that would be the worst tour of all time.
No, but we
if
do
you just stayed
generally.
in
We do.
your hometown.
We just play around. There are quite a few venues.
Yeah, that's true. You could do a world tour of Brighton, like Billy Connolly did his world tour of
exactly.
Scotland.
we have ventured as far as Lewis.
Have you?
Yeah.
Brave.
Yeah, I know.
Have you been to
Oh no.
I've been
No.
to Worthing, but not played there.
No, you don't want to.
Got a bit scared.
You don't want to go to Worthing. Eastbourne?
I'm sure there's. Oh.
On the pier? Have you played the pier at Eastbourne?
Not yet.
Not yet. not yet. It's a
bingo.
possibility.
Yeah.
So you've got the Green Door store, which you're playing on Sunday night. That's
Yeah,
definitely
we'll-
on.
Yeah, and we'll be on. It's an early show, that one, so it's on from 5, and we'll be on about 8 o'clock, I think.
That sounds like
So-
a nice way to wind down the weekend.
Exactly. You can.
It's free, isn't it, as well? To
It's
get into?
free. That's right. Yeah.
Excellent. So good luck with that gig. You're playing tonight at the Windmill,
right.
which you'll be on. We call it on stage, but in actual fact, it's a rug.
On rug.
On the
Yeah,
rug.
you'll be on the
On the
rug
rug at
around about
10:15.
10:15, and you've got a load of instruments to take over. So I'm going to let you head off and get yourself set up. And if anybody wants to turn up, do turn up because it's always a lot of fun. Good luck with the album. People can get information by going to your website.
They can, or they can go to our Facebook page, and the album is out on Monday the 7th to buy locally in shops or all good online music retailers.
You should do an advert. You should do an advert. The way you,
Chris has got media training.
did you have you got it in Resident and Rounder and these places? Is that
Yeah,
where
it'll
we can find
be
it?
in there on Monday. Yeah.
In fact, don't go and buy it from a big international online store. Go to Resident or Rounder or one of the local
Or do
stores
both.
and buy it. Or buy it twice. See, now you're getting where I'm coming from.
All the thumb screws come out.
Yeah, absolutely. Or the cat gets it. Gentlemen, I'm going to see you in a couple of hours, in about an hour and a half down at the Windmill. Let's play one more track from the album. Tell us about this track.
This track's called Red and Green, which is
Is it named after the chocolate? Or was that golden green?
that's green and black.
Black.
Green and black. I
It's
knew it was
actually
something.
it's named. It's a song about being confused. It's actually a song about mental illness.
Oh,
So
brilliant. Nice chirpy
chirpy
one.
yeah.
Excellent.
But it's quite upbeat.
Okay. Oh, well, that's a nice thing
It's
then.
got a beat you can dance to.
Yeah,
That's all right.
brilliant. Alright, this is Anagrams on Brighton's Juice 107.2 with a track about mental illness that you can dance to. Thanks for coming in, fellas.
Cheers.
That was amazing.
Thanks for having us.
Oh. Always leave on a high.